So far, we talked about scenarios that we can conjoin conditions together using an operator to avoid nested if statements. Sometimes we can conjoin conditions together using OR operator to avoid repeated code.
Now let's take a look at this code example. Here we have an if and else if structure, and the body of the if and else if is the same. We have a single line of code repeated across these branches. This is a clue for us that we may be able to conjoin these two conditions together using OR operator. Now let's quickly take a look at the functionality or behavior of this code.
The program starts checking whether day of week is equal to 6 or not. If this condition or when this condition is true, the program prints it's the weekend. And it doesn't even bother checking the else if because we are in the conditional branches. And as soon as one branch turns to true, the other branches will be skipped.
However, when the if condition is false, then the program proceeds to the next condition or next branch, and it's an else if. It checks the condition of the else if, whether day of week is equal to 7 or not. When this condition turns to true, the program prints it's the weekend.
And when both of these conditions evaluate to false, the program skips the body of both if and an else if statement, and there's nothing else outside of these branches, so the program does nothing. Now let's go ahead and conjoin these conditions together using OR operator. So as we discussed, I conjoin these two conditions together using OR operator, and now you can see that we don't have any more repeated code in this code example, which is great. Now I copied the truth table from the previous version here. So we're going to talk about the functionality of this improved version and make sure that we haven't accidentally changed the code's behavior. So the program checks whether day of week equal to 6 is true or false. Now imagine day of week equal to 6 is true. In this case, the program doesn't even bother checking the second condition because these conditions are conjoined using OR operator, meaning that when at least one of these conditions is true, the whole condition will evaluate to true. So the program moves to the body of the if statement and it prints it's the weekend.
However, if day of week equal to 6 is false, then the program proceeds to check the second condition. It checks whether day of week is equal to 7 or not. If this is true, then the program proceeds to the body of the if statement and it prints it's the weekend.
And when both of these conditions are false, the whole conjunction will evaluate to false, the body of if statement will be skipped, and the program does nothing. Similar to the concept of short circuit evaluation with AND, we have short circuit evaluation with FOR. However, there's a big difference between these two concepts, and the difference is that with OR operator, when conditions are conjoined together using OR operator, as soon as the program finds out one condition that is true, it stops checking the rest of the conditions and considers the result of the conjunction as true. So in this example, if the program understands or if the program evaluates that day of a week equal to 6 is true, it doesn't even check the second condition and it moves to the body of if statement and it prints the message.